Yeah, play that shit.
I could take her next door and she still wanna party. I could go to Icebox and I could buy 4 cartons. I could pop shit daily. You could call me Jeff Hardy. I can't argue with a bro, bitch. Baby, I'm sorry. All that real shit wanna make me throw a big party. All that AP bustin', my mama mad that I'm cussing. I got the whole block jumping and I still tear up the function. And that rap shit just to show they ass how I'm stunting. Say my name and start with a K. I learn knowledge every day. Let's get to the E. Well, I excel at them to everything. Let's get to V. Well, I'm the voice for them to everything. Let's get to the B. Well, I make big bands every week. Last letter for the O. Bitch, I'm real outstanding. I could make a bad bitch. Throw that shit like Eli Manning. I was down south in Houston. Nigga, I'm still getting to it. I drop a hit like a Rufus. I get that money and play it stupid. I'm turning 18 and I'm finna graduate. When I get that 100K, I'ma flip it this same day. Fuck her on the dot. I ain't fucking with no thought. I be at strike 10, baby. That's a hot spot. I could make a rap, nigga. Hit a double hopscotch. I'm a rap astronaut. You can call me Travis Scott. Make these niggas fucking quit. Check my numbers, I'm legit. Magic Johnson with assists. A parent strip, but I give a dick. Real superstar, baby. Like my name, Brad Pitt. And I'm still popping shit. And you know I'm too damn lit. I don't care about your name. My new chain go bling bling. I don't fucking gang bang, but I still do my damn thing. Knock your ass out like I'm saying. Never care about a rank. I'm having shit like I'm dang. I don't care about what you think. Bring this shit up to the bank. And I'm still off that drink. I ain't cupping shit. Baby girl, you know your ass is clean. I did a show in Mississippi. You call me Boston Tricky. Almost a slick shit. You can call me Pretty Ricky. I'm in Tallahassee. Tell her free was a too sticky. She like them tall, dark ass niggas. Yeah, too picky. I could take her next door and she still wanna party. I could go to Icebox and I could buy 4 cartons. I could pop shit daily. You can call me Jeff Hardy. I can't argue with a bro, bitch. Baby, I'm sorry. All that real shit wanna make me throw a big party. All that AP bustin', my mama mad that I'm cussing. I got the whole block jumping and I still tear up the function. And that rap shit just to show they ass how I'm stunting.
Hold on, wait. Oh! Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Nathaniel! No! Oh, Nathaniel! But what y'all talking about? They going to jail? You not catching no case today? Nah, I think you finna catch a case today, man. Hey, where you going? Why you running a little bit? Huh? Where you going?
we gon' figure this shit out. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, cool, bitch. We safe.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Perspective, where we bring you motivation, inspiration, with conversation, man. Today, man, the episode is very special to me, man. It's an exclusive, man. And this thing been brewing for a while. Actually couldn't wait to get the moment to get this young man on this show. Give his perspective, his view from a YN state, of just a trial and tribulation. Doesn't mean because he grew up with 2-parent home, he doesn't have his own trial and tribulations. And it got to the point where he made a decision to, further on his career with music. But look, let me bring you guys to where he at, man. I want to first say congratulations on graduating, man. I want to clap it up for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up for yourself. I know it's been rough. I know it's been crazy. But, you're officially out of high school right now.
Yeah.
I know it's different. I know you're happy. It's finally over with. And now you can further on focus on your career. Before we go any further, man, please like, subscribe, and go follow this podcast, this YouTube channel, man. And if anything, make sure that you go follow each and everything that he's on. It'll be somewhere bouncing on the screen right now, or it will be in the description down below.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And before we get up out of here, make sure that he go ahead and mention each and everything that he has but you can go follow what's up and coming, and what's bringing, man. But watching this young man grow up, man, going from Kevin to Kevbo, it's been a journey. Proud of him, and most of all, man, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, man, you can follow this guy on Kevbo with the Boss 25.
Yeah, Kevbo _ Boss 25.
Boss 25 on Instagram.
Yeah.
And what's your name on TikTok?
It's Kevbo _10.
Kevbo _10. So that's what you want to follow. You want to get more in detail. I just want to bring you guys up to where he at. You know what I'm saying? He's graduated. He's following up with his music career. He's going to Miami-Dade right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And the Sharks, yeah.
And then yeah, that's crazy. You always got the shark symbol up. And then you're gonna segue over to FAMU, Rattler Nation. But without further ado, man, my guy, my partner in crime, man, Kevbo the Boss, man. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. Been trying to get an interview for the longest. Cause the first time, I'm gonna tell y'all the real right now. Cause the first time we had an initial interview here with somebody else. Buddy tried me, and I said a lot of things in that interview too. So
yeah,
but ran off, and finally got my time months later. So I'm glad to be here. But yeah, it's a long time coming. Yeah.
Hey man, God, things come back full circle, man. Things happen for a reason, and it's all good that he ran off. You know who you is if you're watching this. One thing about it, we ain't gonna speak on it. You know who you is. It's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? The universe always take care of people within itself. Was petty, but you made me better, and you taught him a little bit more patience, man. But I got a question for you, man. Take us back. When the point when you transition from Kevin to Kevbo, growing up as a childhood, what was that point you decided, hey, I'm gonna do music? Well, take us back to that moment growing up.
So for me growing up, like I always been musically sound. Like music just been a part of me. I can't really live without it. So I don't know, like when it came to maybe I'll say I was like maybe 13, I was conscious enough to know like I know I can do it. But then I was just starting to think of a plan, like when the time is gonna be time for me to lead a sport that I was currently playing and actually fully commit to it. So I decided to jump into that maybe fully around like the summer of my sophomore year going into my junior year. Cause I was still like freestyling and everything like that, or whatever the case may be. Like I had songs floating around the school that people had heard of or whatever. So initially when I left the West and I went to Cent, and
people talking about high school, because people that's out there, they don't know what the West is. They don't know what Cent is.
Okay, so Miami Northwestern.
High school now.
Exactly.
But you start making those decisions.
I started making those decisions.
Middle school?
Yeah. Cause I was in band in middle school.
Okay.
And I was like just trying to get to the instrument part, cause I was already started thinking, okay, like if we gonna start planning to get into something, I gotta know some type of instrument or whatever the case may be, because all the real greats in music know how to play some form of an instrument.
Okay. So understand music.
Exactly. So yeah, when I picked up the trombone, the year and a half that I played band, I figured I would be able to know what type of sounds I like, how I would want a certain beat, how I would want a bass or whatever the case may be. Just 1 year kind of taught me a lot dealing with that. So
you almost pretty much became a student of the game, but with music, you start becoming a student of the game. You want to master the game.
Yeah.
So much. Okay. I would say my next question, prior to getting to that, I know you have always been around music. I don't want to segue over it, I know. And this might be going a little bit up. I know it's going back to middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know about the moment, but I want to know how you felt when you met your idol.
Yeah.
Triple X Tentacion. How did that feel? What did that do for you? And just we know when he passed away, you know how that affected the world. But you meeting your idol, you know, because when you were telling me about this, I was like, this man crazy. But once he passed away, I was able to actually do my research and understand that he was a very unique guy, very smart guy, and understood music well. But when you used to tell me he was your friend, you used to tell me, no, when he passed away, you showed me in your phone that you had personal pictures and things with him. Then I was like, whoa, I never knew it was that deep. Meeting Triple X Tentacion and knowing him for that moment, because you was in his program, you know, Helping Hands. No, MCI. MCI, if I'm correct. I think he called it Helping Hands when he was giving back to the neighborhood.
Yeah, he had a program ran called a Helping Hand, pretty much where he'll go back to like certain communities or he'll go to like shelters or whatever the case may be and, you know, do what he do. So
yeah. So how that made you feel when you met him?
The day was kind of like off for me that day. Like I was I don't know, I was in 5th grade around this time and I remember I was mad about something that day. I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember I was sitting in after school, whatever, after carrying MCI, and we were sitting in my teacher, Miss Stephanie, we were sitting in her room, and I was watching him. I was actually, like, before he even came upstairs, I was watching one of his concerts that he did the night before when he was on a tour or whatever. I was sitting up there watching on the school laptop, and I just hearing, like, commotion going on or whatever in the hallway. I'm not really paying attention to it, but the door is open, so I'm sitting up there. I'm by the garbage can, and then I seen his dreads, like he had blue dreads in his head at the time. I seen him came up, and I looked down, and I walked back to the seat. I'm just like, okay. Then I seen him came to the door. It just like, it had me in shock, cause I don't know, like I done met a lot of people in my life, and I done seen like certain celebrities or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't even call them celebrities, cause I don't know, like y'all from Miami, bro, y'all know how I feel. Like you see a celebrity, it's just like, you know, a celebrity, so you're not finna sit up there and like kiss they, you know what I mean?
So they human.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like another day.
So when I seen him, I was just like in over shock at the time, but I was still keeping it cool. I was just like super happy though to see him, because I just didn't think that would be very possible to like ever see that happen. Like to actually really meet a real artist, because I never met a real artist until I met him. Like somebody who really take craft into their work and, you know, who actually out here in the world doing their thing. So when I got to meet him, it was a blessing. I'll say that.
And when you spoke with him, what did he say to you? When you had a conversation?
I can't remember everything, but I did remember he said something about like, he was telling me like when I asked him for a picture and I took it with him, like he shook me on my head and he was like, "You gonna be something great." Then he walked off.
Okay, so he left an impression on you.
Yeah.
And from that point on, would you say he shaped and played a role in you somewhat leaning towards music?
It got me leaning to more as like, I was thinking about it even more. I was like, okay, I should really, really do it. And that's when I started freestyling. And I just like kept on doing it. Like I would make songs on my phone, but I really wouldn't put them out because I was like too scared of the audio and how the way it sounded and all that. But that's when it made me start then. So it made me got to a point where I was at my grandma's house and I was doing it whenever I was outside. Whenever I was outside, like on the top of the 2nd floor, I was doing it. So yeah, I just started recording off the phone off of that, like on my little Android.
Okay. You know, I didn't want to leave that part. I know that was a big impact in your life when he talked to you, met him. And I know how it affected you when he passed away. You know, that was different there, right? That was life-changing in that sense.
Yeah, the first time I really kind of seen death for what it is. So, like, really understood it. I was coming from marine biology camp, and I was getting off the bus. Like, I'm on the steps of the bus, and I'm looking at my phone, and I was scrolling through Instagram, and they were saying he got shot. So I'm thinking like, okay, like people get shot all the time, bro. Now at the time we stand in the city, so you gotta understand this. Like for my brain, the structure different. Like people get shot all the time, people get killed all the time, and this and that and for. But I'm just not thinking a rapper finna die. Like I just wasn't thinking like that at the time.
Yeah.
So by the time I get to start walking across the street, I refresh my screen, and I just kept on scrolling. And I seen it. I kept on seeing it. Then they said he was dead. I was like, I don't know. I cried a little bit, but yeah.
Still a little bit unreal. So,
yeah.
Last thing I will actually will move on. We ain't gonna dwell on that too much. How do you feel when you went to his funeral? When you saw him? 'Cause a lot of people was able to, see him. Jay was in line, but when we came through the back, and they allowed us access to go up on the stage and personally see him. How did you feel? I'll let you go on that one.
To be honest, like it was kind of weird to see him like that. I don't know, cause I ain't never seen no body like a dead body like that in that type of form before. So I don't know. It was odd. Like how the way it even happened was his mom and a few couple of his friends that was within their group. They had came to our hood, and they was like giving out stuff out there. And it was him. It's a dude named Ice that was there. His other brother Tankhead. The actor Michael Rainey Jr. was out there. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of people that was out there, whatever the case may be. And I seen Denzel Curry out there. But it was another dude that I was fond of, and I ain't gonna say his name because I don't feel like giving nobody no light. But he basically gave me an opportunity to go there. So we went. I think probably like the next day or something like that, right? Or next week.
I think it was the following week.
It was like during the following week. We ended up getting there, and we get through the back. His mama was sitting up there like on the floor in a milk cart, and she had like this bowl with all the red wristbands that pretty much for you to go to the VIP or whatever the case may be in the back area. So I walked through there, and the first thing I seen, I was looking because I'm like, this is the first time I really like walked in the stadium in that type of way. It was real dark in there. They was playing this music up there. Big long line, like all the way from outside to even inside. It was huge. Then I finally get up on the steps, walk up the stage. We were like one of the first few people to go. Walk up there, I look down, and I seen his head, but it kind of threw me off because they had this like his dreads laid back on the pillow, and the man had the same clothes he died in, bro. Like, I ain't got no reason to lie. I'm finna tell y'all the real. That man had the same hoodie, the same Thrasher hoodie with the True Religion denim jacket and the high top Air Forces, because I looked down there and I seen the forces on his feet. I'm like, okay. Looked it real bright. I don't know. Like, I stood there for like a minute. I was just like, I ain't know how to react.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't ever be crying when it comes to that type of stuff. I just be in shock.
Yeah. I only asked you that because I know you, like I said, he was a real big impact in your life. And for me, even seeing him in that casket it was weird. Me as a grown person, and I've been to many funerals. I've never seen nobody with exact clothes on that we saw. If you watch that video when he was standing inside the motorcycle place.
Yeah.
Exact.
He is same exact clothes he died in.
Exact clothes he had on, man. The burgundy shorts, everything. I found that weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's that about.
Further on, when we got upstairs, we got to the area. I seen a couple people up there. I ain't gonna lie, like I had grabbed some food. I sat down and I talked to food for a minute. Then I looked to the left. Y'all know that man T.I. son, bro. King, bro. He be tripping. I ain't gonna put him on blast. I ain't gonna put him on blast, but he was tripping. I'm gonna say that. But I saw him there. I saw Skya Jackson there. Real short. She was like about my height at that time. And I was in 5th grade. She was like a little older than me. Who else I saw? I saw Lil Uzi there. I actually had a brief conversation with him. Actually, I'm gonna get to that part in a second. I saw Lil Yachty there, and I saw Adam 22 there, and it was another guy. He like a celebrity tattoo artist. That's the last person I seen. But Uzi, when I seen him walk in, he had like this blue sweater vest or whatever, and he had like these two big security guards in front of him. They had to be at least like 6'9" to 7 foot. That's how big they was. So he moved in front of them or whatever, and I forgot how even like the interaction really went when I first like initiated the conversation. But I just remember when he was talking or whatever, like he was explaining his name, he was telling me about his tattoos or whatever, and he was just like giving me really like some of the runs about the industry and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a good conversation speaking to him. Like initially, I know he don't remember this, but by the time if he do see it, bro, like I do appreciate you for even like talking to me, because you don't have to do that. So you don't owe nobody nothing. So I appreciate you for even giving me your time. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I love Yachty as well. I spoke to him as well. But he was just crying most of the time. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like he was really, out of everybody that I seen that, he looked like he was really, really hurt. And this at the time, like this is really Lil Yachty. Like he got the red braids in his head with the bees and that's real Lil Yachty at the time. So I'm just like, yeah. But I appreciate both of y'all for giving me y'all time though.
Okay, well, enough for that. I just wanted to make sure you talked about that because I know it was big for you. But let's segue into another thing. We're going to the music thing. What made you really commit to music growing up in a predominantly football town, knowing that you got a dad as a coach, played sports, you got friends that's playing sport? What made you say, you know what, man, I ain't gonna go the football route. I ain't gonna go the sport route. I'm gonna go the music route. What made you make that decision, knowing that you living not only in the project, but living in the city that that's really what the number one thing is? Like, I know that had to be a tough decision.
It kind of was a little bit trying to like check out of the sport, because I really didn't necessarily want to give up on football, but at the same time I knew I didn't want to go to the league either, because I just felt like that wasn't truly in my heart when I started looking into the statistics and the percent of it and all that. I just knew it just wasn't that. But I mean, for music, I just felt like it kept on calling me. Like it just kept on telling me to like come here, bro. Like it's something for you over here. So, and I was already looking at certain people growing up anyway, and just like reenacting like how I would do videos and this and that and forth in my head, and how I would be if I was in the studio. So I just figured like, just stop playing and just make it happen. So I started looking at, for people like more like Future and X and Kanye, Pharrell Williams and ASAP. That's just a couple few, but I was looking into those type of people when I was initially growing up, because those are people I listened to when I growed up. So, yeah.
Okay. My next question is, I see that, I see you dripped up today. I see you got the Travis Scott song. Mm-hmm. I see you got your Minimum LA on. If you don't know now, Minimum LA. Man, I ain't got to get into that. If you fashion people know when I say Minimum LA, If you
first person in Miami to really wear this, man. I'm just letting y'all know right now, because I've been rocking them for a minute.
Yeah, right.
My first video, I had they pants on. Ain't nobody had them jorts.
Yeah, and shout out to Forever Standing Out. I got on their brand right now. This is a Minimum pants I got on. You already know Black Cats, New York fitted. We big on fashion. Where we from in my house. But
trying to see another day. Trying to find a better way. Love.
what do you get your sense of fashion from, your style? And once you break that part down, what do you would consider your top 5 or your top most influenced people that you could say that influence you in fashion, or your top 5, however you want to spin that.
Okay, so
You know?
the fashion part is just more of like, that's something that just personally been within our household, like the 4 people that stay within this house. That just came from initially, like from me and my dad and my Uncle Keith as well. I give it to him. He could dress a little bit. I'll give it to him. He could dress a little bit. That's probably like the only person.
A little bit, bro.
That's the only person I'm gonna give credit to in the family. I could seriously dress for real.
Come check in, bro.
But
I still could beat you dressing. Go ahead.
But I always like to experiment with stuff or whatever the case may be. Whatever I could think in my mind, or whenever I'm in like a place or whatever, I'll be like, oh, what if I was to wear this as a certain material, or how would I do this color and this and that and forth. And to be honest with y'all, I always liked it the way like how I'm dressing right now. I always kind of want to dress like this, bro. Y'all just need some money, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all the real, bro. Go ahead and get y'all some money, bro. Just tell y'all the real, bro.
My yard, you know.
But for my top 5 though, and I'm not finna sit up here and be biased. I'm gonna be cutthroat with it. It's just more of like, this is not me being a pick me or none of that. This is people that I really see that really gave something into the game if I was in the fashion, and they still in the game to this day. So I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 right now. We're gonna go number 5. We're gonna go Yachty, cause Yachty been giving it to y'all. Number 4. Gonna give y'all Chief Keef. Gave y'all True Religion. He gave y'all I forgot the other pair of jeans. He had the polo and all that other stuff. Like he really pretty much in the 2010, that was just for that time. Number 3, I'm gonna go Killer. I ain't gonna lie.
What you mean, Killer?
Cameron.
Oh, okay. Okay, then. I just want you to straighten that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
Killer,
go,
man. That's my guy, man.
I'm gonna go Cameron because, yeah, Dipset and just the whole entire flow,
situation.
like from the jerseys to especially like the hats and how the way they did the chains and all that other
that's
extra
my
stuff.
era. How you run across Diplomatics and Dipset? Like that's my time frame. You know what I'm saying?
I study everything, man.
Okay.
I figure out everything.
I just wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? You know.
For my number 2, I'ma say I'm not gonna lie, it's a real wedge because I'm trying to pick in between either Lil Wayne or ASAP right now. But I'm gonna say ASAP.
ASAP at 2. So who your 1 is then?
Oh, my 1 is Pharrell.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay then.
1 is Pharrell.
For real.
Pharrell done gave y'all too much, man. He done gave y'all Billionaire Boys. Okay. He done gave y'all the Ice Cream Club. He done gave y'all the belt. He done gave y'all bait, shoes, jeans. Like everybody. If you see how the way certain people consider themselves fashion people, they dressing like that because of really Pharrell. Pharrell gave y'all that. I'm gonna just say that.
All right. Even though it got nothing to do with your list, I get 2 honorable mentions, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I would have get. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a minute.
2 honorable mentions.
I'm gonna do that in a minute.
Now this is your time, new perspective. I just want to throw it in there because it just won't be right.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Got to throw Ye in there, no matter how crazy he act, no matter, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know, I go people that shook the culture, that changed it. And
Your
forever,
is an honorable mention.
And forever.
That's my honorable mention.
To me, he ain't miss a beat in damn era. Since I've been living or I even saw him, that's your boy Fab. But that's just, that's just left of the right. You don't no time frame you can look at when it come to Fabulous that he wasn't putting it on. From the jerseys back in the day, all the way now to, you know what I'm saying, you hanging out with Rich the God, with the Sriracha crystals. I mean, we ain't gonna go there, so it's your interview, it's not mine.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all 2 honorable mentions. I was gonna say Ye too, because I was contemplating on that, because I mean, if you look from how the way he dressed then, and even though still then, it's still crazy. But you know, Balenciaga gonna bite. I'm gonna just tell y'all the real. If y'all see it, y'all see it. But y'all know Balenciaga, they be coming from after Ye. But I feel like when it come to Ye, outside of the stuff he did in the media, he gave a lot. He gave a lot to the fashion point of the game as well. Like especially with him doing like those them graduation albums and Twisted Dark Fantasy, like how the way he was dressing then, it was just completely different from the polo script and how the way he had the videos, and yeah, it was just he was on a whole nother time. And then when he gave y'all Yeezy, it was over with. He came with the Red Octobers and especially the black joints. I'm gonna come get those and when the money there, but I'm gonna get those too. But yeah, like Ye, he overall he a part of that, man. Like just as much as Virgil's a part of it, he played a big role in it as well. My second one, let me see. Second honorable mention. I'm gonna say Young Thug, cause Thug gave y'all he was too ahead of his time, like especially with the skinny jeans and the Mission Margiela and what else with the Dior belt jacket. Yeah, he still got it now, but even though he just got a jail, he still got it now. That don't change nothing. Okay. So yeah, those my two, Kanye and Thug.
Okay, man. All right, so we just move on to the next thing. In the future, your future self. We're not talking about currently what's going on right now.
Right.
In your future self, who would you like to work with? If you could work with somebody in your future, man. And besides working with those people in the future, man, what do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years, sonically, musically, entrepreneurially? Because I remember growing up as a kid, you was big on real estate. I mean, you taught me a lot of things in real estate.
Yeah, still gonna get into that.
You put me on. What's the guy at the Maybach?
His name, I forgot his name. But I think his name Trey or Trail, one of those two. He Trey. Yeah. His name Trey the Realtor. He from Atlanta. He
really from like country part of Georgia.
Yeah, he like the country part of Georgia, but he live in Atlanta. He sell a lot of big houses in Atlanta to a lot of big people. He cover a lot of landscape and all that. So
yeah. So in the future, what would you like to work with? Where you see yourself?
I'm gonna give it to y'all like this, cause this is future we talking about. So about 10 years from now, I'm gonna be 27. The money gonna be there. So I'm gonna definitely need a feature with Future. Just because of like what he did for the past 21 years now. Like this is 21st year in the game, and he's still able to. He like LeBron to me. I don't care what nobody say. Future LeBron to me, because he don't miss, bro. Like he the only artist that's like in that 40s and upper rim, and don't nobody be calling him no old head and this and that and for like he's still popping. So it's like I need that. That's just somebody. Yeah, he musically sounds like he a real alien when it comes to music.
Music connect no matter what.
Yeah, it don't matter what he do.
What genre he in.
It don't matter what he do. It just go. So I figured, that definitely gonna work, especially like for the South and all that. Like that's gonna be a big put on. So number 2, Travis Scott for sure. Like but the way I want to do it, I want to go like either we record it like on a big boat, or we go like on the island of Jamaica or something like that and record it like in one of them big houses type of situation, and just the energy will be there. Cause I want to be in album mode when I'm recording him. So definitely Travis Scott, cause he got the energy. That's another person who I grew fond of listening to when I was coming up as well. So him
Astro
too.
World, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I learned about Travis Scott through you. I learned about Lil Uzi through you. Yachty, Triple X, the new era. I was able to accept it, but I literally learned about them because their music was so different. For me, coming up in the Tupac era, like that was, and even the Wayne, because Wayne had his top man. Yeah. But they all was different. Coming out all that with the Migos too, fall. You know what I'm saying? 21 always. I can feel like 21 could have rapped back then because he still rapped like his flow. But I would say
21 Savage?
yeah, like.
Yeah.
But I would say Thug. I would say Uzi. I would say Yachty. I would say they actually all was different sounds, different things.
Yeah.
And it was very hard to accept it. Especially when I saw Yachty with the red hair, the red beat. I'm like, yo, but I like Yachty now. When I really, he's very intelligent, smart dude.
Yachty on this grown man
Yeah,
type of
man.
time, and now he on a whole different level. That man look like Mace now, man. I don't know what he got going on.
Oh man, you know how I feel about Mace. So
Yeah.
Mace, that's a guy that shaped me big. But you know, you said
So
your future self.
yeah, my number three. I would like to work with. I want Pharrell to produce a beat for me. To be honest, I would like to get in the studio with Pharrell, just so I can be like, cause it ain't more so about me just doing a song with him. This is more of like me just going in there and try to like really be a student and trying to really gravitate towards on how a beat is made and how a song is really structured. Cause like I don't think y'all really understand like on how serious like Pharrell deep catalog is. Like 50% of what y'all hear on the radio is through him. So it's like I would just like to do that as well. Like, yeah, cause I know he'll teach me a lot. Number 4, Lil Baby. Yeah, cause he the one. So I feel like it'll just go. It'll just go. Cause it's just more like it's young and it's ratchet, it's turn, it's everything y'all can think of. Like it's just gonna be that, and I know what the video gonna be. I just know he gonna come with it. So yeah, Lil Baby for sure. And number 5, let me see number 5. I'm gonna go Kendrick, cause I see what Kendrick do now. Like he able to, I don't know, like he real sharp. Like seeing him get into it with Drake and all that, just more so of like, it's not me like being messy or nothing or whatever the case may be, cause he was killing it for a whole year straight. But just me seeing how the way he able to put three beats on one song, and he able to cut through wires and hear. And what really made me look into him heavy was because Playboi Carti had an album come out this year, and he was like on the feature of it, and he was able to like get on the beat and rip it. So I feel like I know he could come down south and kill it too. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kendrick at number 5 for sure.
Okay, it's Kendrick for sure then. Okay, and you know I've always talked about when I was pushing you to get into music, I've always mentioned Kendrick way before. I mean, he been always the level, even other songs that just, you know, they not like us.
Yeah.
The reason
I just feel like he way more sharper now.
Yeah.
Like the anger is just more that.
Yeah, but
just more angry.
I will, if I went down to consistency, I've always told you when you first started rapping, I'm like, yo, you know, you shouldn't aim to be like the Kendricks and the Drakes, because, you know, the Ice Cubes or the Kanye's, because those dudes are real true students of the game. They understand. Even X, when I looked in detail with him, he understood melody, sound, beat, structure. And the most amazing thing that I seen that you do made me believe in you when you bought a microphone off Amazon. You know, you took my laptop and you created your first song, and the song that actually dropped last year on your birthday, man, y'all go watch that. You know, and you said that you did it all, distribution. What's distribution you signed to? Because I don't know.
Okay, the distribution company that I'm currently signed with at the moment is United Masters.
So United Masters,
one of the best companies that'll get you through that. If you an artist and you worrying about, cause I don't even care if it's considered pre-promo. I'm telling you right now, like if you're an artist right now and you trying to look into at least look at some type of revenue from your music before you start getting into the other sides of it, you want to start with them first, because they can get you on platforms. I'm gonna tell you the real. If you want 80%, or if you want just like certain benefits to start, you're gonna get them at least $20-$30. But if you want everything, you have to get them 60. It's only gonna be $60 a year. It's gonna be worth it.
Free game right now.
They're gonna put you through Apple Music. They gonna put you through. They gonna put you on Spotify. They got certain things on there where you can buy beats. They got certain camp calls. You can send your music all through the NBA, ESPN, and the NFL and Sports Center. Just make sure that your song, that you have a clean file for it. And if you know they so happen to look out for you, there you go. So yeah, right now I'm with United Masters. I'm cool with that. Very cool with that.
Yeah. So I was, I just want to highlight that was amazing because all that he just said, I learned that through him. I didn't know nothing about none of that, and that's what made my son commit to music, because if he can do all that on his own, and I know sports, I know music, I know the sound, I know beats, I know all that, but to be creative and understand that this is a business and he approaching it at, you did that, 2 years ago? So let's say 16 years old, 15, 16 years old, you did all that. You signed all that, you created all those things, you made sure the business was right, even though you was creating. And to me, that
I'm still learning, by the way, y'all. I'm working with what I got. So don't look at me as if like I just got everything figured out. I'm gonna say if I had to put it in a percentile, I got about 40% of everything figured out right now. 40%. I know initially what I'm looking for and who I'm want to do songs with. I know how I want my sound to be and this and that and for. So if you coming into the game and if you thinking that it's just gonna be easy, I'm gonna need y'all to come in there with the initial sound that you're gonna break with. You're gonna need to come with a campaign strategy, because that's what I've been working on as well. You need to come with a set date, and when you come with the date, you'll understand the date. You move around that date. You gotta know what times to drop, know what times of the week to drop, and this and that and forth. Do not drop on Fridays, because that is for mainstream artists. It was not mainstream. Do not drop on Saturdays unless you already popping. Unless you got about 4 or 5 songs in the door, then drop on Saturdays. But mostly look into Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe Saturday and Sunday. Just don't do Friday. Just don't do Friday and Sunday, because people gonna be going out on Friday, trying to listen to all the mainstream artists or whatever, and there's people on Sunday that's gonna be trying to get ready for the week or whatever the case may be. So during that time of the week, that's your time to shine, because ain't no mainstream artist is dropping on no Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or nothing like that. Unless they finna diss somebody. I'm just telling you.
Free game, man. Free game. Free game. So to segue into that, because you done gave so much game up, man, you done enlightened me how smart and how committed you is to this thing called music. And I can see you being successful in it, man. It's just an easy segue, man. Can you please tell these people where they can find all your music at, where they can find you at, your Instagram, what's coming up in the future, what they need to be looking for, and where they can find each and everything for you.
Okay, so
I'm
gonna make it simple. Y'all go to my Instagram. It's Kevbo_boss25.
Okay.
It's very simple. You can find my picture. It's gonna be there. Your daughter, whoever around the world, they seeing it. So just go to there. I got videos that's up there. I got an initial link in my profile, like during my bio, so you can go there and find a video there. And my TikTok, it's the same. Just it's Kevbo_10. You'll find me promoting my stuff on there as well. In August, I'm only probably gonna give out one more song, but I'm not gonna give it out this month, because as of right now, I have a second album that I put out in January, and I feel like it's not enough light on it. So only thing we gonna be dealing with is trying to get videos for that album right now. And I know I got a lot of songs that y'all not really paying attention to like that. So I'm gonna make y'all look at it when I put these videos out, just to show y'all how serious I am. So yeah, we just working on to shoot more videos and just getting out there, and definitely like working on production. Like, cause once I navigate my production system, and y'all gonna see every video definitely not gonna look the same.
It's gonna
be black and white here, and I'm gonna be in the woods in the next one. I'm telling you, it's serious.
Yeah, well, definitely it's gonna be creative. I can attest and stand on that. Before I even get away, what would you say to a young cat, man? Before we even say what I'm about to say, what would you say to a young cat that's coming out of Miami-Dade County, or a predominantly football sport town, what would you say to them to convince them to commit to leaving sports? And they don't have to go do music, but to commit to leaving sports and doing something that they truly love. They might want to dance, they might want to be a genius, they might want to be computer geek, whatever it may be. What words of advice would you give to them, you know, to help them transition out of that?
The transition out of first thing you want to do while you still within that sport is start studying whatever that you truly want to like look into. Like start being more invested into it. Like, cause I don't know that for me it naturally came because I was always invested into it. But like whatever you want to do, just try to get invested into it more and take that last year or last week or last day in the sport or whatever you doing, take it as if like, all right, I'm finna walk away from this and I'm finna be able to walk into my truth, and this is what I want to be and this is what I want to do. But first thing I want to tell y'all to do is just really study and understand that this is something that you really want to do. And this is not like a phase or nothing like that. Like understand that you want this to be your life. So I'm gonna say that.
Okay, cool, man. So with that being said, man, like I always say, man, remember, man, we only here for a short time, not a long time, man. Please, I beg you, man, please, make it count. Make it count.